Hey guys, Space Marine 658 here, and it's time for Rigged update number 8. And this week I've actually gotten quite a bit done, especially in concerning the gunplay system. So I'll show that off a bit. Let me go somewhere where you can get a little more light. So there's my GHK right here. I don't have any attachments or anything in it quite yet, but those will be coming pretty soon. But right now I have this. And then reload. Now there will be more animations to make it a little more smoother between the recoil impulse. Right now I just have it set to give it a bit of recoil, and then depending on the weapon, you have more recoil for certain weapons. As well as you can see, like there's a bit of that flashing, and the charging handle moves, although it's a little hard to tell because of how quickly it moves. Yeah, so this week I worked on some more animations, so let me see. So I need to swap this guy out and give him his own reference animation, but we'll have that character now, and he's got his own animations, so I can crouch down, I can walk slowly, see how the steps are a little quieter when he's crouched, a little louder when he's standing and then running. And then I've also worked on the gun system. So I went in, and they're pretty detailed, but I want to get them a little more detailed. So depending on the weapon, there's amount of recoil, amount of spread, and then also the more you shoot the gun, the higher the maintenance level builds up to a max of 100, in which at that point it will actually spray the bullets quite far. Now different weapons, will have different groupings. And then I do eventually want to add some jamming and some little bit of overheat, where overheat will just increase the weapon maintenance even higher. As you can see, I've also added some decals. Now these last right now for about a minute. I might set that higher, lower, depending on how much performance they really impact. I doubt they're going to impact much, so I might set them to a longer time. But yeah, and then I've also got, let's see, what else did I implement this week? So I worked on the lighting quite a bit. And on the doors, so that it looks a little better. As you can see, like the ground and everything all combined together looks pretty nice. Let me actually turn on the flashlight and go up here. But yeah, I've done some more work on the block out. I've got some ideas for what I want to do with this upper floor. But yeah, I think, oh yes, and I've also made a red dot site that I want to throw on here in a minute, but I will have to wait until the next video to show that off, because there's some work I want to do, make sure it looks right. Yeah, the decals all spawn properly. I made sure that I was having some trouble with that a little earlier on this week, where they just wouldn't spawn properly. They were just kind of looking all squish and stuff, and I had that same issue in my last project. I actually did some work and figured out how to make them look proper, so now it looks a little better. And I've also done a little bit of work on the adding this kind of stuff, like the crouch, the reload, interacting with items, all this to the customization menu, so you can come in here, and so you can see the character sheet's not set to P, but let's say I wanted to set it to Y. I can do that, come out of the menu, hit Y, and it shows up. And eventually I'll add it so that I don't have the gun automatically. I have to actually have it in my inventory, and then I can set it to that, and if I do, then it'll appear. But I've also had a few sounds, if you can hear that. But yeah, I think that's it for this week. Next week I hope I'm to work on some more block out. Hopefully some simple zombie AI. Oh, he's a dying of hunger. I also added that red vignette whenever you take damage. But my hope is to get some simple AI in, so that way when I go to release the next update for this, I can release it with something for you to fight. Because my goal is to upload an update by let's come over here in this light, October 31st. That way the people who have bought the game, which is just one person, but my brother will have access to the update and be able to see what all I'm working on, and anyone else who decides to buy it can have access to that. But yeah, I think that's it for this week, and I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, or subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.